Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Terratech with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome to a lovely little mini-patch today, mostly fixing bugs and all that, including the Hawkeye mission, which, well, it would have been nice if it was fixed while we were still doing it, but at least now people who are trying to do Sergeant Smashy stuff will not find any issues, and that will include us. But also, it has fixed the issue where people couldn't craft items one level above their grade. Now, sadly, we have pretty much unlocked everything, excluding a few things, so it's not the most powerful change to us now. However, we can already make these, the Battleship cannons and the cannon turrets, which I intend to use today on this craft. In addition to the mortars, I want some of the cannons on the top in a separate section. This way they have a nice bit of altitude, they should be able to fire quite far forwards, and we can simply test out the cannons in this game. So, I would like at least one of the cannon turrets, please, so please go ahead and make that. Hopefully we have all the items. If not, we do have most of the resource chunks in storage. After that, I think at least 4 of the broadside cannons, and that will be pretty much all of the building we do today. I'm not really in a big building mood today. I just want to go out and do Sergeant Smash's missions. Also, we do need to fix the placement of a few things on this craft, but ultimately, I am rather happy with it after testing it out a little bit more off camera. Now, sadly, there has been a known bug in this patch, and it's actually one of the worst bugs I've seen in a while, at least for our current playthrough. And it's a very simple one. As soon as I can find the thing, I will show you exactly what I'm talking about. Hello, Chargy boy. I would like some power, please. But wait. For some reason, you're not giving me the power, because wireless chargers have been turned off in this patch. So we are going to have to use solar panels on pretty much all of our craft, otherwise we simply can't charge back up, which is pretty much a death sentence for most craft. So, yeah, rather than putting down the chargers, I'm just going to have to do this. What would be the easiest way to do this, then? I guess maybe put a block underneath, like this, then put you there. I said there. No. Yes. Ta-da! And then we're helping the environment by using our environment destroyer on solar power. Okay, so on the Hawkeye, I should have just got the cannon turret. There it is. Not my favourite weapon ever, because sadly it does have a ridiculously huge hitbox. So I think I will only use one of those. But saying that, I think it looked nice as a 2. We could have 2 on the front. Now, hear me out, because I know it's stupid, which is most of my ideas, but we could... Oh, no, there's no way the hitbox will work because of the... pretty much everything we have down there, actually. Okay, how about if we just remove these? Then we grab the gun. Now, no, we'd have to actually change how the wheels work because of their hitbox. Okay, never mind. Well, that was a dumb idea anyway. Next up, we want loads of the Battleship cannons. We also want the auto cannons. There's actually quite a few things from Hawkeye we want. Now, I did say at the start of the season I want to shy away from Hawkeye as much as possible, and that's why we're not going with the missiles from Hawkeye. That's why we're sticking with this type of craft, a more limited use one. After this, I think the 2 next things I want to build are a Venture hovercraft and a GSO ultimate vehicle. So something which uses the Bertha cannons, the gigaton cannons, the missile batteries, the megaton cannons, basically all of the GSO endgame stuff. The only problem with using a purely GSO build is the wheels are kind of terrible, so I may go down the route of using tank tracks and stuff from Hawkeye, but I'm not too sure just yet. Speaking of which, if I put that there, does that just go straight on the ground? Is that already the perfect size? Yes, it is. We could sneakily add some of those underneath here. But once again, I like this craft being mostly the earlier game stuff, which I don't normally use. Only the weapons now are the end game stuff. Oh, I don't know. Whee! This is helping me decide. And causing me to be slightly nauseous. 1 Battleship cannon already online. Okay, so how are we going to do this? So there and there as anchor points, and then Maybe one in the center as well. And we can do that because that railgun is only 1 high, whereas these two are 2 high, because there's 2 of them. Believe it or not, 1 times 2 is in fact 2. That's right. And they say this isn't an educational channel. Of course it is. You can tell your parents that when they ask what kind of rubbish you're watching. It's an educational channel for smart people who make fun of the dumb presenter. But still, it's an educational channel. Okay, so how about like that? Then we attach all this up and then have the battleship cannons on the sides. So 2... Oh, yeah, 2 on both sides, then 1 underneath. The only problem is it may interfere with the mortars. Now, the mortars are definitely better when they're rotated a different way. Currently, this is their default way. It looks the best, but you can get a bit further in terms of range by rotating them differently. But I don't really want to do that because it feels just... It feels weird, honestly. Also, we're running out of blocks, which is really irritating. So just for a second, just pop this down. I hate using single blocks as well. Much rather be using the double, but oh well, life is life sometimes. Come on. Come on. Oh, there you go. Good rotated block, doing what I wanted eventually. No, that'll be too big, because now if we put the weapons on the side, that'll just look absolutely ridiculously huge, even if I mount them sideways. Which does look pretty cool, but no. Okay, so instead then, how about we put them at the back there, because that also counts as the connection point. The mortar can still fire, and we have a nice elevation point for our battleship cannon. Nice. I didn't even do that. Have you guys been just torturing each other over here? Lol. Wait, is that a new noise? Certainly seems like it. Well, things to be fascinated about. Excuse me, I was going to butt kill you. Now you're just being mean. There you go. Oh, you were a tiny tech hiding in the corpse. That makes it better. Whoa. That's a very, desperate missile to hit something. It occurs to me that by adding these cannons, we are essentially making this no longer the early game version of the Hawkeye vehicle. It's going to be the end game version as well, just mostly the earlier game stuff, and that does kind of defeat the purpose of the entire craft. So what I think it's going to be is that this section at the top will be non-permanent and just for this episode, just so we have a little bit of fun whilst we're finishing off the Hawkeye story missions, because that's the real goal of today. We also need to add some more stuff to improve the craft overall, so more goals and all that. Now, one other thing which has been added to the game, which I think is absolutely fantastic, is just this. As you can see, you no longer instantly change over the tracks as soon as you right-click them. This has caused so many issues in the past, because every time you try to build or change your camera angle, you end up changing all of these, which is just so irritating. So huzzah for a really nice little quality of life change. Well done, devs. You're pretty cool, you know? I also realise now this craft could so easily be a hovercraft. It has kind of the right shape, it has hovers underneath, and it has these lovely rotor fans, which I'm actually now adding 2 more of on both sides, so there's 3 rather than the original 1, because they are just that effective, especially with the hover plates. Seriously, this thing's speed now is actually not that bad for such a heavy tech. Also need to add some more fuel. Well, the mortars won that one. But the cannons destroyed the corpse. Which is points, I think. Just some more jet engines, and then we are good to go. I've added some more hovers on the front, so it's a bit more balanced with its hovers, because I did notice a bit of tipping every now and again. I'm about to add the last rotor fan, and yeah, everything seems good to go. More weapons, more maneuverability, and more fuel. Climbing is better, max speed is better, turning is better, weapons are better, shield and bubble placement is better, and there's a piece of sand congratulating us by becoming a lighting glitch. I mean, clearly we're doing things right, but honestly, I now think this craft is usable just as a regular mission completing craft, which is quite nice. Hello. Now, one thing I'm noticing is that these cannons may not be the best placed thing ever, the autocannons. They can't really fire close to the craft, which is sort of their side purpose. Might need to bring this bubble back at the back as well, which sounds weird to say it that way, but the repair bubbles could also maybe clip the back a bit better. Other than that, yeah, overall, really happy with the newer version. New mission. Black Op, Mountain Dawn. I'm assuming we need to kill those things, so I'm going to stay nice and far away from them so I don't end up aggroing. Nope, I've aggroed them anyway. Well, just going to move a little bit faster and get out of there. There we are, no need for fisticuffs. Hello, Sergeant Smash.
Well, if it isn't my favourite dog's body. Listen up, soldier, this one ain't no cakewalk. Less than a click from this position are 2 enemy turrets. You may have seen them shooting at your face. HQ needs them to clear... No, I read that wrong, so I was looking at something else. Proceed with caution, soldier. These tangos ain't messing around, and your dyslexia ain't helping.
So, kill the things which are already trying to kill us. Good to know. New cannons, go! Yeah, we need to remove these cannons. They make everything else obsolete. I knew I shouldn't have done that as soon as I was building it. I knew I shouldn't have, but I did anyway. Oh my god, why are the broadside cannons so good? There we go. Ooh, the new larger Oh, that's glorious. The new SCU. There we are. Behold, the Hawkeye SCU, which is like... I still think the Geocorp one looks a bit cooler. People in the comments, tell me which one you think looks cooler, that one or this one. So there's Geocorp. And activate. And then in comparison, as soon as it finishes, come on, finish up, there we go. Then there's Hawkeye's version. They're both really cool, and the animation department have done a great job, but I don't know which one I prefer. And I need to know which one I prefer. There shall be no context. Hello. Well, you're in such an annoying position I can't use most of my main weapons, but we have lots and lots of side weapons now. Fear the wrath of the autocannon. There you go. A little bit detonating, so I had to go the long way around because apparently I can't climb sheer cliffs. Whoa, you dropped so much armor. Thank you for existing, fella. Here I am to save you. Yay, the hero you deserve, blah, blah, blah. Okay, can you just spawn the enemies? Thank you. Whoa. Good to see that our regular weapons quite rapidly remove shields. We really need to make a build that's just loads and loads of the smaller bullets. Just utter bullet hell. Hello down there. How are you doing? You seem a bit stuck. You see, I couldn't get up that way either. I understand your pain, level 2 warrior. Ooh. I'm not even going to move. I'm just going to... Why does everything seem to be magnetized to over here or something? Now back to firing at you. I was going to say maybe you need to level up and be a level 3 warrior to achieve getting up that hill. Can other things please stop attacking? Thank you. So, the few side weapons we have, not the strongest, but still. Also, why have I been slowly going backwards? There we are. Back to where we were. Also, is there different music in the game at the moment? Because I keep on noticing songs I swear I've not heard before. Probably not coming out in the video very well, since normally I keep the audio a little bit lower. There we are. Oh, it's because something has recoil. Also, their corpses keep getting in the way. So high recoil plus hover plates equals not the most grounded vehicle in the universe. That's it, just smush the leg from that vehicle into my face. That's lovely. Yep, that's nice. Replace all wheels and such with body parts in Terratech, and I swear you would have some seriously horrific horror games. Which I would play.
Get your head down, soldier. We are totally surrounded here. X-rays everywhere.
X-rays?
HQ has tasked me with securing this area, so you better get to it. Destroy as many bogies as you can. Shoot first and ask questions later.
I mean, it's kind of been what I've been doing. I've murdered a lot of techs. Oh, it's a kill 40 tech swan. Well, time to murder. Oh, 1 shot, 1 kill. Well, 4 shots, but still. I am very proud of myself right now. And then miss something straight in front of me, and the universe once again makes sense. So, apparently my propellers no longer make any noise. Which is very, very curious indeed. We are now in silent mode. We are a silent venture bomber, stalking prey. It's actually kind of peaceful. You know what's better than 2 bombs? Significantly more bombs. I'm sorry, but a shield doesn't defend against that many hits. Well, it does, just not that effectively. Not quite as agile as I used to be. But still agile enough. Anyone left? Hello? Anyone still alive? You. Beautiful. Oh, there's 1 more enemy spawning. No, there's a couple more enemies spawning. Well, looks like a bomber's job is never done. How did you survive that? Well, killed all of your friends anyway. Now, who's over here? Hello. Wrong place or wrong time. Oh, we just maxed our GSO license. Well, that was interesting, considering that was a Hawkeye mission, but I assume then it was a GSO enemy. What do we get of use from that, then? We get... Ooh, now that is an endgame item. The Hawkeye larger variant of the missiles, which is just ridiculous. And from GSO, of course, we get the payload terminal, which we are not going to use. Otherwise, I'll just stop fabricating altogether. I'll use them eventually, but not yet. Self-limitations and all that. Okay, I'm about to show something I'm not quite sure if I really should show, but I think it's the best way to show the devs that something isn't quite working correctly. So, I had to fix the plane. As you can probably tell in that last clip, one of my propellers was damaged, so I simply added one of the new propellers, one of the better propellers. Well, whilst I was doing that, I just found a duplication glitch. Yeah, if you hold one of the items from your inventory and go to the side here, but you are simply moving too quickly, as you can see, I am now dropping propellers everywhere, and it's not going out of my inventory. Because my mouse is too far away from the plane because of the speed we're going, and yes, those do exist. They are now all on the floor over there. I won't pick them up, but you can do that to pretty much any item, I imagine. Wow. There's a trail of them. Hopefully that gets fixed soon. Is it right to show glitches like that, since it does kind of break the game a little bit? I mean, it's up to people's own discretion if they wish to use the glitch. Obviously, I'll be trying to avoid it at all costs. I just found out then by accident when I was simply trying to repair this mid-air. But, yeah, just interesting, honestly, seeing glitches like appear and then get fixed and then changed. With a game that's being updated as frequently as Terratech, stuff like that is bound to happen. And it's single player as well, so I'm not too fussed about the whole game-breaking aspect for people. Let me know what you think, though. Whoa! My cannons were better than your cannons. Really need to make the mobile SCU soon. We're making a bit of a mess in this salt flat area. This vehicle is actually a bit of a butcher. Gotta be honest, this combination of weapons is horrific. Because it doesn't specialise that much in long or short range, it just continuously destroys things. Must you be so annoyingly placed, enemy tech? Come to me! I don't want to have to climb up there. Thank you! Little arty. And goodbye. Though I will be taking your stuff. Hello there, you have a station and I want your station. Okay, one. You're next, there we are. Then you, is that the station hitting me? Are you the station in the middle? Oh, the station has missiles. Backing off, backing off. Don't want to die via missile death, thank you very much. Okay, so it turns out the station's a bit of an arse. Behold the power of railguns. I knew they'd come in useful eventually. Now, if I wanted a pure railgun build, I think I would need so many of them. Just look how bad they are versus shields. Which, sadly, is very, very common in this game. There we are. About to run out of charge, but thankfully there's not all that many I need to kill. Just need to stay away from the base. There we are. Now let's go the long way around. Also, really enjoying using this craft at the moment. It's gone from me actively disliking this craft to thinking it's one of my all-time favourite. It's really weird. Just gonna pop this down there. Oh. It's gonna charge up like a coward. Yes, leave your base. Come to me. You can totally take me on. Well, he's brave. We've got to give him that much. Oh, well, then what's that guy then? Minion! Destroy him! Well, good to know now you serve me. So, let's have a look at this base. It's a terrifying thing. Oh god, look at that. That's awesome. Advanced medium turret. A bit slow on the turning. But yet, wow. Whoever made this points to you. Seriously, that is awesome. So it seems like you even burn fuel. Well, I'm actually going to save this. Because that is really, really cool. Just going to call it turret. Yeah, that thing is brutal. Wouldn't be the hardest to kill if you were instantly attacking it, but of course not. Look at the size of it. But at the same time, very powerful. The only criticism I have, and this is such a minor criticism, is just because of the shield placement, which, by the way, looks awesome, so I'm fine with it. It just is a bit vulnerable to explosives. Anything with an area of effect is going to hurt so many blocks, because the shield only just covers the block, so the shot will come in, hit the shield there, and then detonate, and hit loads of stuff at once. But as long as it has the power for it, that's fine. Of course, it is a turret, so that should be okay. Yeah, we really need to make a new turret ourselves soon. Okay, let's grab what the Hawkeye gave us. Oh, it seems like one of our little weapons is just out of the repair bubble, and I don't think I want to fix that because that's just annoying to fix for that one little gun. I can always just replace the gun. And, yay, one more autocannon, which I can't quite fit at the front, which is a shame. So, I just found out something as well. if you spam anchor tech and you have at least one hover, well, you can get really, really high up. But just, it's nothing particularly useful. It just amused me. Onwards, hovercraft. Elegant. So I've been doing a little bit of thinking, and like I said, I don't actually want these cannons to be a permanent addition, because I just feel like they're a bit overpowered. They're definitely the end game item. I would say the end game item, especially with Hawkeye. And I just don't really want that from this craft. So what I'm going to do is replace those cannons with the auto cannons, because I've been having loads of fun with those. And then I think this may be one of my all-time favourite crafts to use, which is still really weird. And once again, let's do a Sergeant Smash mission. Only halfway to the next level. That is ridiculous. Black Op, blind archers. Over there. I can see you! Sergeant, you can totally see me! Fine. Because I'm lazy. There we go. Is that tech or just rocks? Just rocks. Okay. I was going to say, that's a weird looking tech. Hello there, Sergeant Smash. Still way too close to the enemy. Psst. Glad you can make it, Trooper. I know this mission is in safe hands now. Oh, he likes me now. I know we ask a lot of you, but it's because we know you can get it done. I've scouted out an area occupied by 3 enemy turrets forward of this position we can see. Keep moving to stop them focusing fire on you. Don't get bogged down. I have long-range weapons. That's not going to happen. Thanks, Sergeant Smash. I'm sure your people need you. You see, I still think he's just absolutely deluded. He thinks he's leading something, but he isn't. What the potato is that? Excuse me, little drone I'm about to make. Could you please go and, figure out what's going on over there? That would be lovely of you. And here, because I care about your safety, have a cannon. Onwards. What on earth? The Battle of the Dirtbots. Must get closer to investigate. Probably going to get myself killed and lose a cannon. That is glorious. Is that a gyroscope? Well, we lost the gyroscope, which is a Is that the gyroscope? No, it's a pound cannon. Darn it. Gyroscopes are so expensive and so useful, especially since I want to make a hovercraft soon. So I burp mid-sentence there. Hello! Ooh. And then the mortars land just a little bit shy of the enemy. And almost. Goodbye. Enemy turret's clear. I knew I could rely on you to get it done, Trooper. Oh, he's our friend now. We've came so far. Ooh, a new thruster. I will instantly put you somewhere. Lovely. Well, I'm afraid I am actually all out of time for today's video. What on earth are you? Oh my god, so many shots. Oh, that was quick. God, you detonated. I love that tech, but wow. Well, I love how many shots you can fire anyway. So, like I was saying, I am all out of time for today's video. I don't feel like I got all that much done, but it did take a long time getting all those missions sorted and everything, and it was a lot of fun. So I really hope you've enjoyed too. In the next video, we will be making ourselves a hovercraft and continuing trying to get Hawkeye and Venture to maximum. At the moment, we are 3 on each, and I believe both of them are 4 for max. Maybe one of them is 5, but either way, it shouldn't take all that much longer. Also, wish we could use manual aiming sometimes. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Ooh. And if you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Terratech is a series you wish to see continued in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.